Hey, my name is Warren, and welcome to another episode of TLM Shorts. By the time you're watching this video, you will respond positively to this new series, and some of you, your reaction will be understandable. As long as you saw my previous TLM Shorts video that I made yesterday, we're all good. And it's completely understandable about the vacation that I'm taking. Some of you didn't know why I mentioned water country in the video. Which, by the way, if you don't know the reason for that, shame, shame, shame. As for TLM shorts, they're gonna be basically smaller videos that are gonna be like easy for me to make, easy for me to film, easy for me to edit. Something I can make for the usual 2 to 3 days instead of the usual 3 to 4 days. Of course, after I come back from Williamsburg, I'm going to be going on to TFCon in Toronto. It's going to be a really long drive to Toronto, but I hope it's going to be all worth it. I know it's short for Transformers Convention, but come on, it's just how I prefer it. So without further ado, let's take a look at the Transformers Generation 1 Insecticon Bombshell. The painting and the sculpting on this figure is okay. I mean, come on, I can't be too harsh on it. It's really a generation toy that's been around since the 1980s. So how detailed can it really be? To the figure's credit, it has some nice yellow and black eyes for the arms there. This little thing is nicely chromed down in the front here, and it rolls alright. So Bombshell here is supposed to be this rhinoceros beetle, a robotic rhinoceros beetle to be exact, and I kind of like it. I'm sure unlike a real rhinoceros beetle, it's not as threatening as it is in the Amazons, and it probably tastes better too. And as you can tell by the translucent plastic there, it's actually a little cockpit that you can open up and fit some Diaclone style figures in there. And for those of you who don't know, Diaclone is a Japanese term where all Transformers came from. They had everything that was in the Diaclone series, including Optimus Prime, Sideswipe Jazz, Wheeljack, Ironhide, and this guy. And upon the Diaclones, you can easily fit the little Diaclone figure inside the cockpit in each vehicle. But how that feature works, it doesn't look as impressive as how Lego does it, remember that? Anyway, since this mode is basically a solid brick, no use in talking about posability. So instead, let's do some size comparisons. Here's the Studio Series Megatron, Cyberverse Sentinel Prime, Masterpiece Optimus Prime, and a water cup. TLM shorts, remember? So it's quite obvious by now that the Generation 1 toys weren't known for complex transformations. They're usually smaller and simpler and even more funner to transform. I mean, when you think about it, in the Transformers Generation 1 days, the transformation wasn't really much of a transformation. This will be the first time I transform Bombshell on camera in probably a short second. This will be good. We have his robot mode. The engineering on this guy is really simple. Yes, there's not really much to this guy, but what can you expect for a rhinoceros beetle boy? Transformation was of course pathetically easy, but it was fun. I especially like how it was simple and fun. 10 out of 10. Really like the painting they used on this guy's head. The arms are very nicely sculpted. And the legs, well, time was never kind to the legs. Did you know that these things were nice metallic chrome? This one's straight up yellow as Bumblebee. No, I'm right. Bumblebee yellow as heck. And at this point I would have talked about accessories, if it had any accessories. But if you look closely on each of the hands, you can see that he's got little guns on his wrist. Kinda cute actually. And even though it doesn't really have any accessories, at least it has some degree of posability. Rotation at the arm, a little bit of forward, a little bit of back that far, and that's it. No, 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 not even a pew. Well, how the heck can I be mad? It's a Generation 1 toy. You get what you pay for. Thank God I didn't pay for this. Anyway, let's just do some size comparisons so I can enjoy the rest of my vacation. Megatron, Sentinel, Optimus Prime, what? So even though this figure was made back in 1984, down to the limited articulation and transformation, I could still say that for the old people in the audience, this figure is really good. Highly recommend this guy if you need some kind of desk toy or if you got a kid. They'll love it. As for me, not really my thing. But the deluxe class version that you can find at the Big Bad Toy Store is a little more my speed. Looks like it's got a really high-end posability and a more complex transformation. That's a little too expensive though. But if you were interested in this particular version, you're kinda out of luck. But go ahead and check out any Transformer figures you want, any action figure or model kits they have. Your option is almost endless. Thank you all for watching. Again, I'm sorry you had to bear this. Thank you so much for sticking around me during this video. And if you like these kind of reviews, let me know. If you hate these kind of reviews, let me know. I can take it, I swear. And if you don't have that ending outro song playing in your head right now, you will.